But guys, my lip liner pencils actually just broke straight away. What the hell? Absolutely gutted about that. Guys, and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, my name's Amber and I upload beauty, fashion and lifestyle content. If that is the type of videos that you like to watch, then why not hit that subscribe button and come along and join my little family. And if you're already part of the family, why not make sure that notification bell switched on just so you're notified of whenever I upload a video, and why not give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. So guys, today I am going to be doing an exciting review on the new Tammi X Revolution collab. Now for you guys that don't know, Tammi is an amazing YouTuber. She does some fantastic like beauty and makeup, and she has had a few collabs with Revolution in the past. And I've never actually bought any of her collabs before, but this one just really spoke to me. So the collab actually consists of two face palettes which are for deeper skin tones, which I think is absolutely incredible, and I think it's nice to have that because there's not an awful lot on the market for deeper skin tones, so it's nice to have that range. And they're £10 each. Obviously they don't suit my skin tone, so I haven't purchased them. There's also a lip kit which we're going to talk about in a minute, which was £10, and you get 2 lip glosses and a lip pencil. And there's also a eyeshadow palette which is absolutely incredible, which is £20, and it's like a big eyeshadow palette with loads and loads of different colours, which I'm going to swatch and everything for you guys. And I have created this look using the lippy and the eyeshadow today. This is what the lip kit looks like. It's like a very tropical themed collection. The packaging's absolutely stunning, and this is the Tammi X Revolution Tropical Twilight lip kit, and it says it's a collection of my favourite Revolution lip products. There is a lip liner in Glory, a lip gloss in Muse and a lip gloss in Gone Rogue. Now the difference between this collection to the Roxy X Revolution collection, her lip kit, these are actually products that already exist within the Revolution range that she loves, that they've just put together in a lip kit. I really like these products, actually. I do, like, after trying it on. The formula's amazing and I can see why she loves them, but it would have been nice to have seen her like branding and her packaging on them. It almost feels like a little bit of an add-on to the collection, because obviously these boxes could probably be made quite quickly, which is a little bit of a shame, although I do actually love the products that are in this box, which is good. I have fallen in love with them, and if these are Tammi's favourite products, these are Tammi's favourite products, so that's fine. I completely understand why she's wanted to put them in a collection. It would have been nice just to have seen them in maybe in like a limited edition packaging on the actual items as well, but that's no biggie. If she loves them, she loves them, and I've got to admit I love them too. So in terms of value for money, the glosses normally retail for £4 each and the liner for £3, so it would cost you £11 to buy them individually, or you can buy them in the kit if you want to support Tammi. Now if you're someone who just wants one of the glosses, then you're better off just buying one of the glosses because you're not saving that much money buying them in the kit. If you want the kit and you're going to use everything in the kit, then it's worth buying it to save that £1, but otherwise it's definitely worth just buying shades individually. And I've got to say I definitely want to pick up more of these glosses from them because they are a very non-sticky formula, which I like. They've got a nice amount of opacity, so you can wear them on top of another lipstick where they're not too opaque, but they've got enough colour where they're not too sheer as well, if that makes sense. So I'll just give you a little swatch. Now I have had a little bit of an issue to start with the Glory liner, and it's actually arrived broken, which is a bit of a shame. This happened. So I've literally used it to line my lips, and then I went like this to swatch it and it literally just fell out, and I was like, great, I've literally just bought it. So I'm gonna have to contact Revolution about that, I think. So this is the Glory lip liner. It's the darkest liner that I've ever owned, and I've got it on today, and as you can see, it really, I've got like a fairer skin tone and it really suits me. I've got the Muse lip colour on today as well, which is a nice like brown gloss, and I never ever wear browns, and I am like converted. And like I say, the formula of this is amazing. And then this is the Rogue gloss, which is like more of a, it is a brown but more of like a slightly pinkier brown. Absolutely love this. Like, these are gorgeous, and I think they're going to suit such a wide range of people. It's nice to see that selection of nudes, because nudes are always great for a collection of lippies because they do suit most people, where if you go for like certain colours, they don't always suit certain skin tones and things like that. So it's nice to see that selection. So overall I am happy with this. I'm just slightly disappointed in the lip liner arriving damaged, and it would have been nice to have seen in limited edition packaging, but at the end of the day, it's not the be all and end all. It's still a really good quality lip kit. So then I also picked up the palette, and this is the outside packaging for the palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is a 28 pan palette, and this retails for £20. This again is called the Tropical Twilight. It's the Tropical Twilight collection. It's very like Caribbean-y type theming, and very, very stunning packaging, and it is slightly bigger than what I thought. It is a fairly big palette. It's smaller than like the James Charles Morphe palette and those sort of Morphe size palettes. This is about the size, if any of you guys have the Patricia Bright palette, and you open this up and oh my god, look at this baby. So to start with, we've got this gorgeous massive big mirror, and it is cardboard packaging, so it's nice to travel with. And then you've just got these absolutely stunning array of shades. So you've got your neutrals on the top, your neutral mattes, you've got your shimmery neutrals, then you've got your colourful mattes and your shimmery colours. So you've got a few different formulas in here. You've got your mattes, you've got these which are like almost squishy. They're like a very, I'm going to actually show you so you can see. Can you see how that's made a dent in there? It's a very like squishy texture. I have come across this before in the Roxy palette in the past, and they were also in the Patricia Bright palette. And then you've got these stunning pressed glitters which actually work really well on the eye. I've got some on today, and this one's really unique. It's a duochrome, so in certain lights you can see there it looks like a turquoisey colour, but then if you do it face onwards it looks almost like a bronzy brown shade. This does contain pressed pigments as well, so I imagine some of these matte shades, maybe like, you know, some of the deeper colours are pressed pigment. So guys, I'm going to start by now doing swatches for you guys. So here you've got your first row, and I've actually built these up a little bit with a couple of swatches just so you can get the colour payoff. They don't actually swatch the best, but they perform really well on the eye, and like I've said before in a lot of these videos, swatches aren't the be all and end all. You can have palettes that swatch amazingly but perform really badly on the eye, and palettes that swatch really badly but perform amazingly on the eye. So don't take your swatches as your be all and end all to when it comes to purchasing a palette. So the first shade you've got there is like a almost beigey neutral shade, which is called Dawn. So the next one in you've got is Sand, which is almost like a browny yellowy shade. Then you've got Tan, which is like a muddy brown shade. Then the next shade you've got is Sundown, which is a reddy brown shade. And the next shade is Dreams, which is more of that chocolatey brown shade. Then the next shade after that is called Horizon, which is like a burgundy reddy brown. Then the last shade on the end there is called Coconuts, which is more of a reddy muddy brown, not as deep as the Dreams shade. So that is the first row, and they're very, very pretty as you can tell. So we're just going to move on to swatching the next row down. So I've just moved along there to that second row of shade. The first shade you've got there is called Glow, and the thing that I love about a lot of these shimmery shades, if you actually look up close, a lot of them have got like little micro glitters in them, so they look very sparkly when you put them on the eyes, which is amazing. So the first one's Glow. This is like a nice like sort of highlighting shade. It's like a nice golden champagne-y colour. Then the next shade you've got is Sunrays, which is like a very yellow gold. Then you've got Sunset, which is a very orangey, which has got a little bit of gold running through it also. Then you've got that gorgeous duochrome glitter there. This is called Firefly, and this is that gorgeous duochrome where it shifts from a green to a brown depending on what light you're looking at. I've got that stunning red shade there, which is like a pinky red, called Afterglow, and that is it's got flecks of gold running through it, so I'm really, really, really excited to play around with that one. Then I've got this greeny gold, which again is absolutely stunning, and that is called Promises. Then last but not least, you've got this almost bronzy goldy colour on the end there, which is called Candlelight, which is just swatched absolutely. Just moving along there to your colourful mattes. The first one you've got is like a very like mustardy yellow, which is called Dusk. Then you've got that gorgeous corally orange, which is called Sunrise. As you can see, these colourful mattes have actually swatched better than the neutral mattes, which is interesting. I mean, those purples have swatched really, really well, and purples are a very hard colour to formulate. So then you've got True Love, which is it's like a lighter purple, because then on the end you've got your darker purple. Then you've got Mojito, which is a gorgeous like green shade. Then you've got Nightfall, which is a bluey turquoisey sort of shade, which I've got on my eyes today. Then you've got Nightwalk, which is like a green, like a emeraldy green sort of shade. Then last but not least, you've got Twilight, which is that gorgeous deep purple shade. So here is our last row. So this one's got a few pressed glitters in. The first one is called Starlight, which is a gorgeous almost like golden silvery glitter. It's like a mixture between the two. It's more silvery, but it's got like a champagne-y quality to it. Then you've got Moonlight, which is this gorgeous iridescent sort of pink white shift shade. Then you've got Cocktails, which is that gorgeous red glitter. Then you've got Starry Night, which is a lovely turquoisey with a slight gold running through it. There's a lot of gold in this palette, but it just makes them reflect gorgeously. Then you've got Night Sky, which has got that sort of silver glitter running through it, and I've actually got that on my eyes at the moment. Then you have got Ocean, which is a gorgeous navy blue with like a purpley reflect. Then last but not least, you've got Eclipse, which is almost like a brownie shade. Very, very, very pretty. So that was all of your swatches, and I've got to say I'm really, really impressed with this palette, honestly. It's absolutely gorgeous. You do have to be careful with the way you work with certain shades, like those shimmers, but if you work with them in the correct manner, I can see you're going to get some absolutely gorgeous eye looks from them. I'm really excited to play around with this palette a little bit more and see what happens. Anyway guys, I will let you go on to the tutorial section of this video, so if you want to see how to create this gorgeous turquoisey cut crease, then just keep watching. So I have created this turquoisey glittery cut crease with a few of the shades in the palette. There are so many different looks I want to do with this palette, but obviously today I just need to do one just to test the formula, and I wanted to try a few of the different shades because there's like pressed glitters, there's those like smushy shades which are like your shimmers, and there's also the mattes. I wanted to test out those different formulas to see what they perform like on the eye. Let me get straight into this. I've already done this eye off camera to make it easier for me. I've primed this eye with my P. Louise base Rumour 2, and I'm just going to get straight into the tutorial. So I'm just going in with a little like round brush like this. This is the Luxie 141 mini round brush, and the first shade, I mean this palette is stunning, isn't it? The first shade I'm going to be going into is this one here, which is this bluey turquoisey colour called Nightfall, and I'm just going to take that on my little round brush, and I'm sort of going to pack that onto this area in the shape of my eye. Don't worry if you take it too far down or anything. And then I'm just going to take this brush with whatever leftover products on and sort of like buff out the edges of that a little bit. Cool. And then I'm just going to get a cotton pad and clean up this area a little bit and take away any of that excess shadow that I don't need. I'm just taking a little bit of the base on my flat brush, just lay that down here. So now I'm going to go in with this gorgeous shade here, which is called Night Sky, and it's one of those like squishy shades, and I'm going to take it. The best way to apply these is definitely with like a dense like packing brush, because if you try and apply them with the finger, they just move around a lot. Right, now I'm happy with that. I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is called Starlight. It's this gorgeous glittery shade. I'm going to take that on the same brush. Can you see that a little bit really does go a long way with this shade? I'm now going to go in with this absolutely stunning, can you see how this is like a duochrome. It like changes from turquoise to brown, called Firefly. It's a pressed glitter. I'm going to place a little bit of NYX glitter glue down and then pop this down where I've left that concealer. You could apply this without glitter glue, but because I want it to be really precise, I want to pop that glitter glue down just to make sure it'll stick. So I'm just going in with the precision liner brush. So I'm taking that Firefly shade now on that same brush. So I'm literally just going to pop off camera and do my base to my face. Then we're going to come back and we're going to apply the lip kit. So I've just finished the base to my face off camera, and now I thought we could move on and try out the lip kit. So the first item you've got is a Revolution lip liner. This is in the shade Glory. The shades that you get in the gloss are the shade Sheer, Gone Rogue and Sheer Muse. So I'm just going to line my lips with the Glory liner. I'm going in with the Sheer Muse shade. these are amazing. Like, I'd love to try these in a few other different colours. Like, look how glossy that is. And it's not sticky at all. The formula isn't sticky at all. It's lovely. I absolutely love that. Right, guys, I'm just going to pop off camera and finish my hair off, and then we will get back and finish off this video. So, guys, I have just finished off the rest of this look, and this is what we are looking like. This is the look that I created using the palette. Oh, I mean, how stunning is this palette? Absolutely unreal. This one definitely gets a thumbs up from me. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think there's so much you can do with it, and this might steal the place of my favourite Patricia Bright palettes just yet. You just never know. I absolutely love this palette, and I definitely think it's worth that higher price tag for the quality of the shadows that you were getting. I'd love to know what your thoughts and feelings are on this. Are you thinking about buying this collection? Have you bought the collection? I also do really like the lip kits, but I think with the lip kit, if you're not into those brownie shades, then just go and buy them individually, the shades that you were looking for. But otherwise, if you do want those shades, then definitely buy the lip kit because it's better value for money. But I think the star of the show is definitely the eyeshadow palette, 100%. I'd love to know what your thoughts and feelings are on this collection, and if you've bought it or not, let me know down below, and I shall see you next one. Mwah, thanks so much for watching.